Hello, what's up, good people? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're watching this video from. How are you? I'm coming live from Nyabohanse village at Casa de Mama. There is a beautiful casa, Mama's home. I'm here. I was just checking around, trying to imagine this. Like, they said the level is here, but it's work for another day, because there's a lot of work here at home. As usual, there's a lot of activities, but right now, the planting or the farming activity is has gone down as we await for the maize to grow, and then now we add fertilizer. But here at home, let's say activities have gone down a bit because the construction of Chef Matiko and Laura's house has paused, but it will continue. They have taken a break, as a engineer. Where they've reached, it needs now supervision, I believe. The roof, they've reached the lintel, so making the roof, it needs maybe supervision. I'm assuming that because they had, when they did the foundation, engineer was here, and now he got caught up with work, having to go to Kisumu, to run other projects. So he left. They raised the wall up to the lintel. They tied the lintel of the house. Now it's fixed, so for now, it's the activity that is at home. It's the plumbing, the piping of the tank tower. Is it tower tank? No, tank tower. Yeah, it's a tank tower. So it's the plumbing, they need to ensure the pipes run through and they can enable water to run from the tank. They pass through the pipes and goes to this amazing house of Mom. So I can see Mama there. She has some... What are you doing, Ma? You want to feed the dogs? Oh, yeah, you remember the other day we went to the store to get the food for... Oh, it looks like this. Mtu anaweza onja. Oh, somebody can taste. It looks good. You see, it's for the dog. It's called Crunch. Diko na harufu tamu. Oh, Mama calls them biscuits for the dogs. They're called Crunchy Plus. So this is what Sniper and Prince eats. I don't know if you can film inside. Let's check. Oh, meziba hapa. Zinazaruka. Acha nizunguke. Let me go around. Mama has blocked the other area. Sasa zitakula pamoja, si zingeki. Oh, zinajua sahani zake. Wow. Sniper, Prince. They were... Oh, they know it's their food. Oh, anakulia kwa ile tin. You can see here. This is the timber, Sniper. Okay, so they are eating. You can see Sniper has his bowl. Prince has his bowl too. Venye Sniper anakuangalia. Prince. Bye. Bye.
Nauliza kwa nini zinatoa uchafu kwa macho? Labda zimekuwa na minyoo.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to see surprise.
It's a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mama is going to see or to show us a surprise. As she has said, you can see they dug here yesterday, and they connected the pipes, though it's not completely done. They need to finish first. Yeah. So na zile mboga zako huko nje. Okay, Mama has a surprise that she wants to show us. I don't know what it is. Oh wow, guys, look at these amazing machines.
Yeah.
Mama has gone digital.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you feel about this?
Feel good.
What's this? I've never seen, it's like a box. I don't know.
Hii hapa ni mashini ya kuosha vyombo.
Oh, wow.
Hii hapa ni mashini ya kufua nguo. Hata kwanza sijawasalimia.
Mama is not saying hi. She needs to say hi first.
Yeah, hi. Karibuni sana. Mnaonitazama. Mnaotazama channel ya my Chef Matiko, Mati and Raula. Mabere 524 254.
Yeah.
Weni Mabere Maria Mugini.
Yeah.
Hapa niko kwa jikoni yangu.
Yeah, Casa de Mama.
Casa de Mama. Hapa nafikiri kama tuseme hii wiki kwa sababu hii wiki tayari imeisha. Wiki ijayo nitakuwa nimeanza kufanya madikodiko hapa ndani.
Okay, like this week is almost
hata kama ni chai nitapika kama nini
from next week.
Yeah. Hapa unaona tayari
washing machine ya kuosha manguo. Sasa mama hata sugua manguo na mikono. Wow. Sasa unajua kuitumia? Mimi sijui, tumezoea kufulia na mikono. Hizi tunazionanga kwa TV.
Utajua. Si kila kitu ni kujifunza.
Yeah, everything is to learn. Like I was asking if she knows because in the village here we rarely see such things. We see them on TV.
Mashini ya kuosha vyombo.
Yeah, a dishwasher. Actually,
sijui, lakini lazima kila kitu ni kujifunza. Unajua, huwezi kuzaliwa kama unajua kila kitu.
Yeah.
Vitu vyote tunaenda katika mafunzo. Sasa hapa naona niko na mashini. Na ni mashini kubwa.
Yeah, very big one. It's called
sasa hii sitasumbuka kuinama na kuanza kufanya nguo hivi.
She will not do that.
Nifanye ile ninajua mimi mwenyewe gani nitafanya hivi, lakini hizo zingine
machine in the machine and she finishes.
Hata vyombo sijajua venye nitakuwa napanga. Nitaonyeshwa.
Unajua kufungua.
We will Google. Hata tunaguguru kwenye mtandao. Tutaguguru. Nitaona venye nitakuwa ninapanga vyombo, vikombe, sahani vinaoshwa.
How to, Mama will Google how to use a dishwasher. This is a dishwasher, guys. I didn't even know. I saw it, but I was like, what is this? It looks like a box. Yeah, but this one I had some ideas. It's a washing machine. So even it has here, I don't know if it's a manual. Yeah, Mama will learn more about it.
Hapa unaona hapa hii karatasi inanionyesha itanionyesha
jinsi ya kutumia, how to use it.
Ama kitu nini. Nafikiri hata kuna book.
There's a booklet. Yeah. It came with, as you can see, Mama said.
Sasa hapa mimi nina furaha kubwa. Na kuambia tena Mungu asante kwa sababu hii ni mipango ya Mungu.
Yeah.
Si mipango ya binadamu. Najua kila kitu lazima Mungu aweke tikita.
God puts a tick when he wants things to happen.
Acha kwanza niambie Mungu, thank God. Namshukuru sana Mungu kwa sababu hii yote ni kazi ya Mungu.
Yeah, it's true.
Na bao tena support my son Chief Matiko, Martin and Raula. Wote popote walipo. Na pia nimewasalimia.
Yeah, mama.
But hawasikii kwa Kiswahili. I greet all of them.
Yeah.
Wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
If morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm greeting all of them.
Oh, okay.
When you support my son Chief Matiko, Martin and Raula, wote
you say thank you.
Thank you. I'm saying thank you.
Yeah.
Wherever you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, mama is thankful, you know, for supporting. By you watching the videos, you know, mama is taking that as a very big support. Sasa hii hata hujafungua ama uji venye nafungulia.
Hawaja fix sisi unaona wanataka wa fix hapa.
Hapa utaweka
hapa ni mashini ya vyombo.
Oh, the dishwasher will be right there.
Unaona hapa ndio vyombo vinaoshewa. Hapa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sasa hapa hivi ni mashini ya nguo.
Oh, the washing. Itatoshea hapo. Ama they will fix.
Fundi mwenyewe atajua.
Oh, okay.
Atajua ku fix.
So here they are going to place the washing machine, the one that washes clothes, and right there is the dishwasher. So you can see it will be close to the sink right there, and there are pipes, as you can see. There are pipes, so they will connect and it will be a very easy work. Even here, oh, they had designed it. Walijua waka design vizuri. Yeah. Yeah, you can see there's maybe that's an inlet of water, and this one the outlet. Even the mason, the fundi will explain to us. Wow, this is such a very big thing. You know, having machine in the village, you are living Europe life. Yeah. It's very amazing. So we wait until when mama will start. So umesema unaanza lini kupika?
Hapa. Hapa nafikiri juu leo ni Thursday.
Yeah.
Kesho ni Friday.
Yeah.
Tuseme kuanzia kwa sababu bado hii kazi ya hapa jikoni haijaisha. Na mimi nataka nipikie hapa ndani. Kwa hivyo sitaki kuharakisha mafundi. Unajua kuharakisha watafanya vitu vibaya na waende. Sasa sitaki kuharakisha. Nataka waweke hizi mashini vizuri. Wakishamaliza sasa mimi nije kuingia hapa nifanye madikodiko yangu.
Yeah. So she's waiting, you know, today's on a Thursday, tomorrow will be Friday. So the masons, they need to come and finish the placing of this, you know, piping and everything. They need to make sure they are ready to use. They are placed well. You can see over there it was like here, but they had to, you know, remove some tiles and increase the space. It's like the measurement was not that matching with this machine, so they will fix them. When they fix them, we'll show you how they are being put, and now mama will be ready to start using her kitchen, and she will prepare something for us first. You know, her first day to use the kitchen, and we will see. Utatupikia chakula gani?
Mimi. Taona ni chakula gani nitapika.
Okay.
Yeah.
She will see what she will prepare for us on her first day. You know, right now the dust is imeshashika kavumbi kidogo. But we will
sasa bado
wanatengeneza. They are trying to fix. So after they finish, now we clean up, and then, you know,
wakimaliza tena nitafanya usafi kwa hizo ndoo za vyombo.
Yeah. She will clean again.
Tayari fundi imeshika.
Yes. Wow. Such a beautiful thing. You know, when you make your mama feel proud, she feels good, and mama blesses you. All right. Okay, so we've seen mama's new machines and big surprise and how happy she is. Now yesterday you are not here, mama. They did this.
Sasa ndio ninaona hizi nini zinaitwa
pipes.
Pipes.
Yeah, wamefanya piping. They did piping. Yeah. Remember, mama was not here yesterday. She was at the shop looking for her after her customers. So they did a very great job. You can see they will fix again, you know. Don't worry. Watapiga plaster hapo wazibe sasa ikishakuwa. Yeah, that's the piping. You see now water needs to get inside. There are 3 pipes. Maybe the plumber will tell us more about it. you know, because the pipes kuna kubwa na kuna ndogo. Me notice hii ni kubwa, hizi mbili, alafu hii ni ndogo. Yeah, so watakuja watueleze. The plumber who was here yesterday. Guys, so Mama has left to the shop. Now we have here our plumber. He's called Chacha.
Yes,
Yeah, Chacha, what's this for?
okay. So actually, tap.
Oh, ni mahali pa tap.
This in case kama hapa ni kitchen, you can unaweza kuja kuchota tu maji.
Oh, nje.
Mbali eti kama ya ndani iko na issue. Kama take it from this point.
Okay. Yeah. So is this the right place? Ama maybe nilikuwa naona ingefit somewhere hapa hivi juu.
According to the plan, niliambiwa na engineer. So I suggest ikwe hapo. Point.
Oh.
This one is just the continuation. This pipe. So that in case unaweza hitaji maji kwa garden,
what at create right now the area is fixed, so they'll create and we'll see how it goes.
So this itapeleka kwa maji itafungwa kama hivi huko. Yes.
Okay. Oh, you are covering.
Yes. This is under itachukua maji from the tank. The one that
from the one that's wide one.
Yeah.
The 1 inch.
Yeah, that what itakuja tutaingilia hapo.
Going up.
The top one. Then itakuwa the other
side.
Yes.
So this one here will be directing water from the borehole. Then itakuwa pumped.
Just let underground tank.
Underground tank.
Yes. It will just take water from the underground.
No, to the tank that will be at the top.
It will be the top.
Alright, okay guys, so this is the tap that an outdoor tap, you know.
Yes.
Can have the one inside, maybe the sink and whatever, but this one will be outside. And I was wondering, like, maybe it should be placed somewhere here, but according to the plan it should be there. So you watch the video and we see how it goes, how our plumber does their job.
Okay. Hapo pia tunafaa tukoroge. Ingiza hapa ndo ikuwe strong. Yeah, also this pipe is advisable kuzikoroge pia to this point.
Okay.
Hapo hapa tutaiachia hapo, so tutakuja kuendeleza kwa.
Ndo maana nimeifunga.
Yeah, so right now. Yes. Hiyo pia tunaita
iko na jina yake?
This feature ya mwisho. We call it a PPR plug.
Oh, it's a PPR plug. These are these are PPR plug.
Watu hapo. Maji hizi pita hata kama tunafungulia right now. Maji hizi pita kwenda the other side. So right now kitu tunataka kufanya hapa ni kukoroga. Yes.
Mkorogea hapo ndani. Concrete. Alright, so they want to mix concrete. You can see they've brought some of this. The mixture of cement and sand. Now they want to mix and then pour inside here to make it strong.
Yes.
So it was weak. Now it needs to be strong. And all of these pipes here.
They are being called PVC pipe.
Oh, the PVC pipe.
4-inch size.
4-inch size. Wow, these are 4-inch size. The PVC.
They are of different colors. We have this one in the white.
The black.
No, we have the orange.
Oh, you don't have black?
No, we have gray, white, and orange. These are black, but as the thicker, so like this one. Gray.
Oh. 3-inch PVC pipe. Wow, alright. So they collect water from the gutters up there. Okay.
Right now, hii maji ya huku inaleta hivi sasa
See, you should release it.
No, see, nani amekata? Nisema chote sasa mimi.
Engineer. Oh. Okay guys, let's go to the rooftop. Go and see how it is. So the weather is dull. It's a bit dull today. Yay! I'm here, my favorite spot. It was raining, so I had to put this on, and now there's some sun. Sun is coming out. I don't wanna take it off. Yeah. Oh, look at how green everything is. Yeah, you see, if not today, they are continuing with the plumbing. They need to place a tank over there, over the tower. Yeah. So after they finish is when I will continue showing you how they are doing it. But right now they are fixing some pipes. You know, the tap, the outdoor pipe. We'll call it an outdoor pipe or an outdoor tap. Yeah, because it will be used mostly in outdoor areas. Maybe when I had the plumber say we'd create a garden, of course. After finishing with the construction, we'll have maybe a garden. So he said like the outdoor tap might be used to water a garden. We'll be able to fix now and place a garden out here. You know, one thing about villages is that it is quiet, it is peaceful, and you know, fresh air compared to towns or cities, big cities, where there's a lot of noise pollution, air pollution. But air pollution is at minimal. Maybe the one that's always there is the car pollution. You know, they produce a lot of engine smoke. Is it engine smoke? That smoke they produce from engines. So there's mostly it's noise pollution, because there's the noise from vehicles, people, you know, people selling stuff, you know, others advertise, especially where markets are, others advertise their jobs. So loud music from electronic shops. You know, here when you have an electronic shop, they tend people tend to, you know, put music to attract people. You know, you can tell a difference between an electronic shop with a difference between an electronic shop and let's say a grocery shop. So mostly a shop because it's in a market. Maybe an agrovet. Let's say an agrovet. You can't find an agrovet playing loud music. Yeah, not musics. You can't find agrovets playing music, loud music. But electronic shop, because they sell the radios, the home theater, you know, the TV, so they have to advertise. When you can hear that voice, at least you can tell this is an electronic shop. You see, that's why they play that. So here in the village, you know, there's a time when I was going at Avocado Man's place, and their neighbor was playing music. It was not music, it was from a radio. I believe they were listening to radio, and then the volume was so up, like it was so high, and I was passing by the house. You know, the home compound was just besides so the road. So I was passing and I was like, oh, this person is playing very loud music. You know, that freedom you feel when you are at your home, you need to play music. But a lot of people don't do that, because once somebody wakes up, plus you know, electricity is not that let's say spread or used all over. So like spread in the village. So most of people here in the village don't have electricity. Maybe solar, and some of them, because, you know, it has started now improving. Yeah, so most people use lightings, you know, not candles, but we have this, in Swahili we call it kibatari or koroboi or lamps that use kerosene or paraffin. Is kerosene and paraffin has the same meaning because they are both oils, So let me know in the comment section. Kerosene and paraffin, is it the same name? Because we call it kerosene, we call it paraffin. So we use lamps that use kerosene or paraffin. Let me know in the comment section. We use it, to light our houses. For those who do not have electricity or they don't have solar, these things are very expensive. Like electricity, let's say like at our home, the electric post, one is over there. There's that one, that's an electric post, and there's another one over here, that's an electric post. So let's say your compound is like over there, in that compound you're seeing there, and you want to to put electricity at your compound, so you will have to buy a post. I don't know if they buy them, but let's say where you want to pass the electricity to pass through is an area that it's a public area, like there's this like roads, they belong to government, right? So if it's by the road, at least there it won't cost you. If your home is by the road, the main road, and electric post pass there, they won't charge you, because now just maybe buying the wires, those I don't know if they're called electric wires, but I believe so. If not, kindly correct me in the comment section. So oops, I've hurt my leg. Yeah, let me sit on the chair because I just hurt my leg. All right, so like a home that is far, you have to buy that electric post, and an electric post is very expensive. So most people here in the village prefer like having solar. I used to see my grandma back then, when she was alive, they would buy a battery. Is it a battery? Battery, yeah, battery. When they have a small solar, and then the battery is used to, I don't know if it's to store the light or to maybe for some other purposes, but they'd have that and a very small solar. So nowadays people buy big solars. See, there are very big solars that you can use to light up a very big home. Like if you have a very big homestead, you can buy that the solar, and then you use it. That's nowadays. Like back then it was not there. Maybe it was there, but I didn't see, growing up in the village, in that typical side of the village, those things we didn't see them. Like let's say like Chef Matiko growing up, there was no electricity, like the one that is coming home. We've heard of his story, like the electricity, we couldn't access. Some of them, when our parents start telling us stories, they'd say, we used to study using the light from the moon. That's absurd. Like when the moon, so what if the moon is not there? You can, instead of the moon, that's just a story. I don't know if it's real, but most parents would tell you, you don't pass well and you have electricity nowadays. Back then we'd sit under at night, like you've been given assignment to do maybe at home. We would sit down and we use light from the moon. I'm like, the moon? Yeah, but yeah, you could, because sometimes the moon shines, so it could produce light and we can use it. But for us growing up, we'd use sometimes those sticks. You see, when you're lighting up the fire and maybe mama is cooking, that fire, you take the stick that is burning, the flames. So the flames would produce light for us to study, maybe to do our assignment at home. We'd use it's called the lamp. There's another lamp that I don't know in English, but it has one wick, just like a lamp with a glass. See, there's these lamps with a glass that protects it maybe from the wind from blowing it. So there's this other one that it doesn't use a lamp. It's called kibatari, for those who understand what I'm saying. Yeah, if you understand Swahili, it's called kibatari or koroboi. I don't know, the lantern. There's a lantern. I can't recall. I don't know the name. But we used to use that one. You pour paraffin. It's a metal one, very light metal, and it's covered. You see, you can place a wick, and then you pour inside paraffin or kerosene. You pour inside, and then you light at the top. So the problem is that it used to produce a lot of smoke. So when using it to study, you couldn't study for long. And most people, if you listen to most people, or maybe someone telling you a story of how they grew up, for those who have eye problems, like their eyes itch, I don't know if it, for me it stopped. You see, we used to use those lamps. It produced a lot of smoke, the soot, so it would affect our eyes. Even the candles are not so good for, you know, studying, so we'd use those ones. So nowadays we have electricity, and you know, you can use electricity to studies. But for those who grew up in villages, they can tell you. We'll sit down and talk about that with Chef Matiko. If you're watching this video, I believe you can tell you know, using those, the lamps, the sticks with that is burning, you know, use the flames to study, use those kibatari. I'm calling it kibatari because I don't know the name in English, but I'll look for a name. But if you know, please let us know in the comment section. So we'd use that to study, and we'd pass, you know. So when our parents see us nowadays, like I remember when now electricity came and now we upgraded. There's a day when I was studying, and my mom was like, Robbie, you are failing your exams. Do you know how I was studying under the moon? I'm like, I've been hearing the story, stop lying. But you know, when our parents talk, you can't, you know, talk back. You just shut up and, you know, work harder. So we also thank God for that. And also, like today, you know, there's some people use generators, you know, but for that, maybe a backup. Like these big facilities like schools, institutions in general, hospitals, I don't know, they like airports, you know, they have backups. I don't know if they use, what they use as maybe the big generators, the ones that have been, you know, modified, the how do we call it, is it latest? No, let's say modified generators, big ones that can run a big facilities, you know, that needs lighting, there's printing, there's maybe screens showing. So people use that as backup, like a generator. So here in the village, electricity nowadays has come, and it's passing, so it's going to those rural areas. You can see, like right here, there's that electric wire is passing the electric post, and then some is passing like that, going the other end to our neighbors, you see, and it's going down there, like it passes, it goes to Ayamaro's place, past that, it goes to the rural or reserved areas. You know, here we are in the village, but there are those rural areas, the ones that are typical inside, like, you know, they are deep in there, where there are still huts. A hut, I mean a house made of mud, and then grass thatched. Is it grass thatched? No, grass thatched houses. It's what I mean by saying hut. We'd call them huts. When we were learning, we used to call them huts. So that was just a by the way. I was trying to explain to you more about the electricity. So, oh, they've brought the tank right here. Wow. So this tank needs to go up there. I don't know how they're going to put it up there, but we will see how it will go, our Ndovu tank. So you can see there's a difference. This one right here is big. The plumbers are going to get some materials. You can hear the machine. They are going to get some materials and to continue fixing, to do their job. So there's this tank. This is a 5,000 liter, I did tell you, and the 2,500 one. So it's a half of this. So you see how Mama is going to be happy. By the way, she left. Mama has a lot of errands, you know, to attend to. So she left. She went to her shop to look at what is going on, to check on it. So I don't know if today I can get on top of that ladder. Let me get down. I'm at the rooftop. Let me get down and then we see if we can go up there and see what the job they've done. They have gone, so yeah. And as you can see, Chef Matiko and Laura's house here. A great job is really has been done here. And the lintel is dried, like this one here. I don't know if when they will remove the timbers, will it support itself? That's work of the mason. So let's wait and see. Let me get down. Yeah, we go there. We go up there. Okay, guys, I've climbed down from the rooftop. Now you can see they've placed this tank right here. And they've gone to get some material, so I don't know. Oh, there's a little water in there. Can you hear the echoes? When I was a kid, I'd enter I'd place my head in here or inside a bucket and start screaming so that I could hear my echoes. Hello. Can you hear that? Yeah, so they've gone for some material. I don't know what kind of material, but they need to move the tank up there. So let me go up the ladder to see. Hey, it's a bit risky. This one here, can see, but it's still strong because there's a nail over there. I wanna try and see if I can. The higher I can go. Yeah, I'm getting up. Hey, it's far. You see where I've gone up to? Up here. I'm at the top. Yeah, they've done a great job so far, so good. Another step. This is scary. Yeah, I'm at the top. See? See where I'm standing and where I'm from? The ground. Now from here you can oversee everything. It's just like a rooftop. So they have placed this piping over there. There's a lot of there are the 3 pipes. They've only placed 3 pipes inside there, and they've already covered them with cement. You see, they've plastered that area where you can see that one over there. They've already plastered it, so that is it. That's what they've done so far up here, but they're continuing. You know, the pumping machine should be in here. They are coming back. Let me get down. Yeah. Yes, this is the view from where I'm standing. Yeah, the masons are coming back. Let me get down so that I could give them space. You know, I'm up their working area because they're coming to get up here and do some job. Yeah. I'm down. I'm down again, and as you can see here, they've already plastered this. Oh, Melody. And they've covered. Wow. Hapo mnaenda? Oh. Okay. So yeah, this should dry. I shouldn't tamper with it right now. As you can see, they've covered the area, and also here they had dug. Remember, they had dug to allow the passage of these pipes, and they've covered that area too. But they said this one here will be allowing water to come in, and also there's that one they've left over there, so you can tell the job is well done under minimal supervision. You know, there are other people like me. let's say working in a very, how do I call it, like a place that is, the work is too tight. You know, other people can't even work and without supervision, so they have to be supervised, like, do this, move this way, work faster. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So but them, they've done a good job, the piping, but they have not completed yet. You see, there's some parts remaining. Also the placing of the tank on top there. I thought maybe they had left to go and bring something, maybe materials, but they are leaving. So until then, they will come and we'll keep you updated on how it goes and how they will place that. I don't know what they're going to use. You can imagine, look at that tank tower. It's very tall, and that tank seems to be very heavy. I can't even push it, but they will have to place it on top there, on top of that tank tower. Yeah, until then we wait. They say they will come tomorrow, so they go rest. Maybe there's something missing. I haven't asked them. I don't know if they've left. Let me go check. Maybe there's something missing, or he's gone already. But now they've placed that tank where people pass, you know, getting from this house to the other house, like Moin, Mabere and Maria should be passing here. Oh, Papa Bado. But there's a way. It hasn't blocked the road. Okay guys, I came here at the garden, but when you look at it, you might think it's a forest. You see how the leaves have grown, like right now they are blossoming because of the rain. You know, they are so much blossoming, even the soursop. But of late we haven't been harvesting the soursop fruits. Maybe their season is now out. Oh no, there are some. Yeah, actually some there. There's that one over there. Ah, can you see? It's a bit far. You can see that. That's the fruit up there. Yeah. And there's another one small. So they are continuing to, you know. Oh, there's another one over there too. Oh, so there are many. Like they are growing. They're just not matured yet. Matured enough to eat. You can see this fruit. That's how they produce. Those are the flowers, I believe. They become the soursop fruit now. And as for this one, ouch, just hurt my leg. And as for this one, there's that one over there. That's soursop fruit. Oh, this one here dried even before it could get big. I don't know what it could be the problem. It dried before it could even produce. But they are coming up so well. Yeah, I believe the season. For the guavas, oh, we've been eating a lot of guavas lately. We found ripened, but the ripe ones are on top. They're up there. So if you want, we have to bend. Like you pull it like this. You know, when Mabere gets up, she's tall. So when she stretches her hand, she gets up there, and you know, it gets up there, and she can pluck the fruits, the guava tree, the guava fruit. And one thing about this guava, oh, the other one. Wait, first let me show you. You see this guava here, these are the branches of the guava. You can see how they are dried. Now we'll have to remove these leaves, remove the leaves, and you see it had produced. Now they have died. See, these are guavas, they have died. You see, life is very important to a tree. So they cut this one when they were constructing that Chef Matiko and Laura's house. And now it's here, it's dry, it can be used as firewood. You see, here in the village we conserve the little things that we have. Like this one here is for firewood. So I don't know what Mama is planning. Maybe she might might use it as firewood or not. And for the avocados, they should have produced something like, where are they? Oh, they're up there. There's very small and immature avocados up there. They should be growing. You know, Mama thought maybe the sun was the one that he saw. It was maybe preventing them from producing the fruits, the avocado fruits. But now it's rainy and they haven't. They are so immature, very small. Can you see? I love fruits, I love nature. That's why I'm showing you the progress of this garden, Mama's fruits. For the mango tree, remember this is a mango tree? It has not yet produced any fruit. I don't know why it's taking so long. It hasn't started even giving us hope. But for this one, you remember there's a time Mama plucked a lot of fruits, avocados, from this plant, from this tree, this avocado tree. But for now, there are no avocados. They are over. As usual, in the evening it rains. It started raining at 1. Hey, you can see now there's water everywhere. We are blessed. Even our drums here are almost full. Like they are full. That other one is full. The remaining one, let me put on my shawl. We go and check on the road how it is. I left them. I forgot to take my shoes in, and they are wet already. So this is how it looks like when it rains. You can see there's water everywhere. The ground is wet. Wow. It's wet and it's cold. So I'm putting on a warm cloth. You can see there's water here from this gutter. Yeah, the water is dripping. Even the other. So right now, if I go up there at the rooftop, we won't find water. Like the water on the ground, on the surface of the rooftop, it comes down, like it drops through the drainage. Oh, I've also noticed here there's some pipes for the drainage. You see, they let water out. Maybe if there's water, a lot of water over there. You can see there's this other one and there's that other one back there. So this was so thoughtful. Oh. Here you see the area is slopey a bit, so when it rains, like the water flows, it goes to the other area. It spreads down. Oh, look at that. You see there's water. Water is still on the ground. Wow. It has really rained. It has rained like 2 hours. 2 hours now. Yeah, so you know, when it rains, we put on warm clothes. I should be having a scarf, like, you know, to cover my neck, to prevent the cold from getting into me. So like here, let's say when it rains and there's a lot of water up there, it will, you know, flow out and away of this compound. But you see, there's water. Even here they used to use, you know, this is where I used to cook. So a traditional way of arranging 3 stones, and then you place firewood. But right now we can't use it. We haven't been using it. Even Mama nor Wayne nor Maria Mugini, they have not been using it because lately it's been raining a lot. So, and this here is that the plastics and stuff, it should be. Hey, the area looks so. The water is too much. It has rained, but Mama has not come from the shop. Maybe when she'll come, she will see how this water piles up at this area, and maybe we find a way of maybe we create we put a pipe here to to allow the water to flow outside. You see, it's overflowing this area and it doesn't look good at all. So we will fix this and allow the water to flow outside. But this year it will sink. But the goodness with our sand is that when it rains, at least the water doesn't stay on the surface for a very long time. It sinks. So for this one, it will probably sink. Yeah, in an hour, if it doesn't continue raining, it will be like this one here. So for now it's like that, but it will go back to normal. So Koa, you can see this area. Yeah, this is outside. Eish, it has rained. Look at the maize. You see also here up there, I've never been up there. I don't know if somebody can climb up on top of this, but there's a drainage of water. I believe it's a surface. Now there's three outlets of water. The one right there, it's dripping. There's water dripping, you can see. And then there's this other one up there, and there are three outlets of water. So you can see water passes through here, like it had overflown, so it passes. But there's at least a pipe right here. Maybe they will clear up. There's another one I've seen, but since they placed those bricks, they've been blocking the areas, but the water passes. You see under there, water can easily pass. So you can see water. I'm outside here, and as you can see, there's maize. Maize has grown. These are the first people to plant maize. So you can see their maize are doing so great compared to Mama. You saw Mama's maize; they are very tiny little maize. 1 week probably. It's 1 week. They have 1 week since they were planted. But this one here, I've finished. I believe this is the third or fourth, if I'm not wrong, because when they planted the maize, they added fertilizer. Is it fertilizer? No, yeah, it's fertilizer. And then there's a day when I passed by, they were spraying the insecticides. So I don't know, maybe some areas have insects which may eat maize and destroys maize. Another challenge is that when it rains too much, you can see here, the gravel, he told me it's the gravel, they flow, they go with water. You can see they've been moving. So when the water is too much, it sweeps, but it doesn't sweep that much compared to sand, as you can see. And this one here is still in use. It should be used, but for now, yeah, I even saw the muscles. They came here earlier, the plumber, the ones that were doing the plumbing. They came here to fetch some soil, some sand, to go and mix with cement. You saw they were trying to pour the concrete and make that tap strong. So they came here and fetched the sand from this area. But right now that it is raining, it is really, it is moving it. So maybe when they will come, Mama will ask them to take back, to put it together, to put the soil together, so that it does not scatter all over, as you can see. And the stones too, the gravel, they're not small stones, they're whole gravel, as you said. They're in so much use, but the rains are now, making it not to look good. So you remember, you see inside there, there's a place where we throw dirt. I had told you earlier, like if you don't have, maybe, let's say the manure, the money to purchase fertilizer, especially the ones you purchase from the shops, you can create manure. If you are homestead, you have not a must that you have livestock, because waste from livestock is what that is used to make good manure. But dirt like potato peels, banana peels, any type of peels, the dirt that you are sure it can rot. You see, like this one here, they brought it here, and Mama will add this, and it will be taken to Mama's farm This is manure. It's very good manure because it contains of a lot of rotten, you know, peels and a lot of things. But the peppers they will have to remove, so they will use it's called Reiki. I've forgotten the name in English. They will remove these big particles like the peppers, you can see the stones, and then take this sand and not the sand exactly, but the manure, and go place it to the maize. And so with that it will make it, at least that will be manure. Mama won't have to purchase a lot of manure from the shop. So this is so beneficial. So if you have, maybe you're at home, it's not a must that you have the livestock, like even chicken. You see waste from chicken, waste from cows, from goats. For those who keep livestock, it is very, very, very beneficial with the manure, with the waste. It creates manure, and you know, you can use it even if you have flowers, a garden at home. Instead of buying fertilizer, you can use manure. You see, Mama has placed hers here. She needed to clear up so that there's a hole. I will take you and see. There's a hole like where we throw dirt, and for the plastics, like broken plastics, boxes, papers, plastic papers, we burn them. Those are not good for manure. I know, you know what I mean. Those are not good for manure, so we burn those ones and we remain with the one that can rot. You know, a plastic paper can't rot. Even if we place it in the middle of this one, even if you place it in the middle of this one, it won't rot. It'll take the you remove it and you'll find it in its original form. So it only gets dirty, but it doesn't rot for that one. Oh, the rains are so good, and thank God. One day we will go up there and climb and see. I don't know if we can, but we will someday. So you can see, even it has been raining for a few days, and as you can see, even this fence is really blossoming. The leaves, they were not like this a few weeks, like 2 weeks back. 2 weeks back, they were not like this. They have blossomed so much because of the rains. Rain, our neighbor, I'm walking by past the door, so I'm just checking. You see, when it doesn't rain, plants, you know, they go dull, the leaves shed, some dry. It's just like the banana plants. I was at my avocado man's home yesterday. Is it yesterday? Yeah, I was there yesterday, and I noticed his dad, avocado man's dad, was pruning some leaves from the banana tree. They had dried, and he told me it's because of the sun. So some of the plants can't stand a lot of sun, like the sun, you know, they need rain. So he pruned and removed the ones that are dried, and you know, he remained now with the ones that will now grow. You see, even when you prune a tree or a flower, it continues to grow. You remove the ones that are dying. Yeah, even here, this greenish, it was not like that. You can see our neighbor's fence here. It's growing so well. You can tell the difference. You can see these ones here, they were just small, but right now you can see them shooting. Now they are growing because of the rain. Water is life, and that's why we always thank God for life. Like when we have water, I see the smoke from my mouth. Yeah, yes, look at this banana tree. These ones are tall, and they usually say these tall banana plants, they don't like produce bananas that are like big bananas. You know, the big bananas, like a banana, when you harvest, when you even remove one banana, when there are many, they're called bananas. When they're in that stick of banana, they're called bananas, but I don't know. In Kiswahili we call it chane chandizi. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. But in English, a bunch of bananas. is it a bunch of bananas, when it's, you know, when you can hold that stick that has multiple bananas. I believe that is it. So I was to show you where we dug the manure. Let me pass here. You can see now, at least it's going, the water is going down. I don't know if you can see the difference. So it doesn't take that much time, you see. Like this flower here, it was drying. We'll also take this and plant it in a flower pot. It had dried because of the rain, but right now at least the green color is coming back again. And do you remember when they removed the guava tree? It was right there. I don't know if it's there or here. Yeah, somewhere there. But this was the stem. They had to dig and remove. Look at how it is right now. It hasn't dried that much because, you know, of the roots. But the stems that are over there, they have dried. Like, you can use them as firewood. But for now, we are not using firewood, you know. Even back in the times when we used to use firewood, we would go, you see, during dry season, like when the sun is hot, we go and fetch firewood in the forest. Even Chef Matiko can tell you, we go and fetch firewood in the forest. We fetch a lot of firewood and we store them. We'd even go and slash some, let's say, you see the firewoods, those are dried and the ones that are not dried. So we would go and fetch and even slash forests and make sure we have collected, so they dry during the dry season. We let them dry and then we store them inside the kitchen. Not like nowadays we have kitchen inside. Even inside kitchen, maybe you don't use firewood. You see, we had a kitchen which it was only used for cooking. There's 3 stones that we would build and then place mud all around, so it had one inlet where you can place a few firewood, compared to the one that we use there, the 3 stones. Let me show you. This one takes, you know, it's you use a lot of firewood compared to the one that we used to build. Nowadays they don't create them. You see, this one, when you place firewood, let's say these are the firewood, they are wet, you want to place, you put it there, you put another one here, you place like that. Now you see, you have placed a lot of firewood. But back then we would, inside a kitchen, it was an outdoor kitchen. Now we put 3 stones like this, and then we take mud and, you know, cover these other 2 parts, and then we have one out inlet. So if you put like that, and maybe 2 shikamo, yeah, and then you see, you can only use even 2 firewood as long as the fire has been lit. Yeah, so that is it. Like nowadays it takes a lot, like they use a lot of firewood, but back then we would come up with techniques that at least would save us the energy of collecting firewood. So when we would dry the firewood, collecting firewood was not for boys, only girls. Like when Mabere would go, Maria Mugini, you see, those days we would go and fetch firewood. Like me, when I was growing up, I had these friends. I remember one of them was called Linda. I once met her. It's been long, but I once met her after like 5 to 6 years. I've had a dog back. Sorry. And Linda and Mercy and Olivia. Yeah, we were 4 best friends. Linda, Mercy, and Olivia. We would go to a forest at in the evening, like let's say 3, 4, 5, like 3 hours. We go and fetch firewood, and then when we are going to fetch firewood, we would go there, and it was close by a river. So we go fetch firewood, and then we place our firewood besides, and then go to the river. We swim inside the river. I wonder, nowadays I don't swim, but Hamza knows how to swim. He's like a fish when he sees water. He swims very well. So we'd go collect firewood and then swim inside the river, take bath. No one sees you. So, and then we carry our firewood, we take back home. So when it gets rainy season, like right now, you are sorted. You have plenty of firewood, because this gas cookers, we couldn't have those. We were only used to firewood. Even the jikos using charcoal, it was rare. Maybe for those who had their three stones maybe placed outside, those are the people who would struggle so much, especially when it comes to cooking and it's rainy season. You see, when it rains like that, you can't even light a fire. So for those ones, maybe they would have a jiko and use it. But for those of us who had an outdoor kitchen, we would place our firewood inside there. We collect a lot of firewood and then we place them, so that when it comes on a rainy season, we can now use our firewood until when the rain stops, and then another season. So that's how we used to save. Like you can see Mama has that one, but now right now she's about to move into her new kitchen. You have seen the goodies. She has gotten the surprise. She's about to start preparing meals in her kitchen, in her modern kitchen now, not the traditional one. She's about to go another level. So for those firewood, maybe sometimes preparing the food for the dog, they eat a lot of food to get stronger. And the hole that I was showing you that we placed manure inside was this one here. We placed that, the ones that can rot. You can see banana peels, but that paper will be removed. Banana peels, there's the leaves, you see. Now when it rots, we take them. So you see this hole, at least it makes it rot. Hey Hamza. Hi, you're back from school?
Yes.
How are you doing? How was your day?
My day was fine.
You're good?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was Hamza. He's from school. So you can see the goodness with having a hole like this. At least they get time to rot. By the time it's full, the ones that are under must have rotten. So that's how you've seen the ones that was outside there was manure, like it was just like manure. So guys, if you have watched this video until this end, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for always coming back to Chef Matiko's YouTube channel to support us. You watching us means a lot, and we don't take you for granted. We always appreciate you. You're coming back, you're watching, liking, commenting, sharing. We thank you, and we are so appreciative. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please be kind to subscribe. Comment, like, and share. And for those who are new, I know people who do stop by, the new members. This is Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. Thank you so much for having us. Until our next video, have a good time. Bye.